Am I the only one who has mentally shut down for the year 2025? Because the vim I had to gather to make this KFC style chicken for the kids, thankfully being their last day of school this year. That vim is unheard of, okay? But let me share the recipe real quick. I'm so sure you're going to need it this Christmas, so do stick with me and let's do this. So I made some fried rice alongside this chicken. So I'm going to be using the stock from the chicken to cook the rice. That's why I'm cooking the chicken in this deep saucepan, okay? So my clean chicken has gone in. I've added some blended ginger, garlic, onions, and a bit of pepper. And then I'm going in with some curry powder as well. Use any seasoning of choice, okay? And then I'm adding some salt. I'll go in with a bit of water because I want the stock, a bit of the stock to cook my rice later on, okay? But if you don't need the stock, you can completely skip this process, especially if you're using soft chicken. My chicken is soft, but I needed the stock, so I just had to steam it a bit, okay? So I added just enough water to cook this through for about 10 minutes. I mean, maybe 10 minutes is a stretch, but just to steam it a bit before going on with another cooking process. If you're new here, my name is Yasmi, and welcome to my kitchen taste and bloom. Please consider subscribing or do subscribe and join this amazing blooming family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to watch me. So this is the first time I'm opening my pot and my chicken is looking good. I don't want it to tear apart, so I'm not doing much, okay? Like I said, 10 minutes maximum and then you're good to go. So once my chicken is done and I have enough water to cook my rice, not I mean the entire rice, but yeah, just a bit of flavor in the rice I'll be cooking, then we are fine. So at this point, my chicken was okay. I went ahead to take it out of the liquid or stock, and then I'll set that aside to cook my rice in another video. But let's get to the KFC chicken. So this is the next day actually. I put some all-purpose flour into a bowl and I'm adding some corn flour. So if you don't have corn flour or cornstarch, you can use breadcrumbs. We just need the coating of the chicken to be a bit crunchy if you like. So don't skip on it. I think you can even achieve it without the cornstarch or corn flour or breadcrumbs, but for a more crunchy effect, don't skip on it, okay? And then I'm going in with some curry powder and powdered pepper with a little bit of salt. Oh, then I added some baking powder earlier. So I'll give this a very good mix and then set it aside. It's important to add seasoning to your breading station because you don't want the outer part of your chicken to be bland and then have spice inside. Okay, well, I don't like it like that. If you do, fine. So once this is done, I'll set it aside and then in the other bowl, I'm going to add some chilled water. Yes, the water needs to be cold. So straight from the fridge, you pour it into a bowl and then you begin coating your chicken. Okay. So like I said, this is the following day after I had cooked the chicken. So it was already cooled down. So so that your hands can handle it. In fact, it's advisable to allow your chicken to cool down completely before going ahead with this process. So first bit is to coat your chicken in your flour mixture, and then once it's completely done, you put it into the cold water for about 30 seconds, and then you transfer it back into your flour mixture and then coat a second time. If you wish, you can do it a third coat, but I don't want it too much on the chicken, okay? So yeah, the more you coat, the more coating you get on your chicken basically. So once that is done, or at this point rather, I am heating up some oil on fire. You don't want the oil to be too hot because you did not completely cook the chicken. And secondly, you don't want to burn the coating and then have raw chicken or not well done chicken in the middle, okay? So make sure your oil is not too hot. So to test the oil, sprinkle a bit of the flour mixture into it. And once it sizzles a bit, you know you're good to go, okay? So drop in your chicken pieces and then fry. We are deep frying, okay? And I'm sure by now, those of you who have been following me, you know this my pot. Abi is pan. I don't even know. But honestly, personally, I hate deep frying because it uses too much oil. And if you do a recipe like this, you sort of spoil the oil because it changes color in the end. But I don't want to waste too much of the oil, okay? So I'll do this frying for about 10 minutes. Deep fry so that you get the light golden brown color that you want, or the KFC style way. Okay, so once that is done, put this on a cooling rack, or you transfer into a colander. Please do not use a paper towel or kitchen napkin, whatever you call it, okay, because it tends to make the outer part of the chicken less crunchy once it cools down. Okay, so our KFC style chicken is ready for the our day people. Thank God it's the end of the year. Thank God for preserving them. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't done that already. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the recipe. Share on your way out. And until we meet again in another video, please don't forget to keep blooming.